I don't know what happened with this general. There is still a problem, though. I would perhaps like him to make his mea culpa if he was sent in and realizes that this was not the right mission. If he was misled, he should say so publicly or otherwise before the Senate, admit that he made a mistake. Or if it was done with bad intentions, we will confront him as necessary, because everything he said is a lie. It's very shameful to see an adult lie, to see an adult, a general officer of a great army, lie. It's very serious. First of all, he talked about Burkina's gold, which he claims we used to protect ourselves and all that. First, it's Burkina's gold, it's not his gold. That's the first thing. What business is it of his? It has nothing to do with him. Burkina, it's Burkina's gold, it doesn't concern him. Second thing, he's lying, because Burkina never had any gold reserves until we came. We are the ones who started setting aside gold in the treasury of Burkina Faso. Otherwise, there wasn't a single gram of gold reserves in Burkina. That means he's a liar again. Another thing, when he says that we use it to protect ourselves and all that, we are free. If the people have decided that we should govern them, we have a duty to protect ourselves. So we are free. How is it any of his business? And the part that hurt me the most, not because he's a general or because he's American or anything, but because he's black. It hurts a lot to see that they use a black man to fight against another black man. And this didn't just start now. It has to stop. You see, it's very dangerous. Even Libya. Who destroyed Libya? Again, they used a black man. In movies back in the day, in America, black people always played the bad guy. But we told ourselves, that's just in the movies. Why do black people keep playing the bad roles? I think that if he heard this interview, he should look at himself in the mirror, feel ashamed, and come out to say, well, I was given a false report, I regret it. He needs to say it publicly. If it was a false report, then it was made. Because it's possible that he was given a false report and that he should come out and say it, because you saw when I take another neighbor, again, as I said, among us black people, the Ivorian Minister of Defense, who goes to Turkey, meets the Turkish Minister of Defense, and tells him that they won't sell us weapons.
Ibrahim Traoré is the king of Africa. You touch the Ibrahim Traoré, you touch the Africa. Today and another, you speak bad the name the Ibrahim Traoré, because I kill you. You. Keba na yo kovolo wala danki. Never. I repeat, you today and never, you speak bad the name Ibrahim Traoré. Ibrahim Traoré is the king, is not your friend. Your friend is Ouattara. Your friend is Paul Biya. You respect Ibrahim Traoré, is not your friend. You understand? Because I bomb you. Me, I Congolais Africa. I bomb you. You continue, I bomb you. I tue you. The cover is comme a donkey. Non. On dirait, tu comprends pas mon anglais. Attends, il faut que je te traduise. Je vais traduire ça. Si Ibrahim Traoré donne les richesses du Burkina Faso à la Russie ou à la Chine ou à n'importe quel pays pour développer le Burkina Faso, c'est quoi ton problème à toi? C'est quoi ton problème à toi? Ça te dérange à quoi? Est-ce que les richesses du Burkina Faso, ce sont les richesses de ta grand-mère ou ce sont l'héritage de tes grands-parents?
If Ibrahim Traoré gives the wealth of Burkina Faso to Russia or China or to any country to develop Burkina Faso, what is your problem? What is your problem? What does it bother you? What is the wealth of Burkina Faso? Is it the wealth of your grandmother or is it the inheritance of your grandparents?
You understand? You understand now? You. Today and never you touch Ibrahim Traoré. You understand? No.
Me, I can tell you something for free, guys. Africans have been touched at a very bad place and they're about to explode. black people are about to explode. They're about to go boom. Whoever didn't tell Michael Langley, you're making a big mistake, man, by actually accusing Ibrahim Traore of doing 1, 2, 3 things. I bet he's not a good friend of him, and he shouldn't have allowed that kind of a person to be his friend. Because I think you would have been told earlier, because black people right now, they're about to explode. It's getting tough. It's getting dangerous. It's getting hot, man. You need to know what is happening in the social media out here. You need to know what is happening right now, especially after Ibrahim Traore just responded to Michael Langley for the accusations he brought that Ibrahim Traore is using the resources, the gold, for the Burkina Faso to protect himself. That is what he said, to protect his regime. And you know, Ibrahim Traore was quiet. And you know, I didn't see the reason as to why even Ibrahim Traore came in public and tried to put things clear and to explain to us that it was all a lie. Because even before he said it, even before he came in public and decided to speak, we already knew it was a lie. And therefore, he didn't have to actually even put things right, because we knew already. I want to show you the reactions of black people in the social media. I want to show you the reactions of black people. What is happening right now? What is happening right now? People have got, like, people are angry. People are very angry with Michael Langley. If anybody finds Michael Langley anywhere, and if Michael Langley tries to speak something like this anywhere, that man can be skinned alive. I can tell you that. You're messing up with black people, and black people are going to do away with you. You are a black person, but you're messing up with black people. They're going to take you to hell. Take a look.
Look at this, my people. Look at this. Big up the elders, man. Big up the women. Big up the certain man, them, man. Get me? I'll come out in unison. Africa, the diaspora. The police are going like they're leading something, but they're not. But I suppose they do what they gotta do, and we do what we gotta do. Them and that powers, even the armies them are walking. See that bridge? Mad. Big dog, Tony. Yeah, we get the flags up. Everyone's here, Jamaica, Tanzania, Congo. Everyone. Look at that, powers, bringing London to a standstill. That's it, London to a standstill. Look at the elders, man. Where's the young people though, bro? Like, a lot of moist. Don't stand for nothing apart from pissy blocks. Yeah, you know, like that.
President of the United States, I suggest to you that the people that looked at him and saw his brilliance, saw that brilliance could be used for a purpose that was not our agenda. Now, I'm closing now. The people that chose him know the time that we are living at the end of America's rule as a great power in the world. So I say to all of you in this room and all who are watching by television, we need to pray for our brother and his family and warn America, leave that brother alone.
General Langley, I see that you are making waves on these social media streets, okay? Burkina Bay people have sent me to give you a message. They said they are very, very happy with Captain Ibrahim Traoré. They are very happy with him. They don't have a problem with him. They understand what you are trying to do, but they are very, very happy with Captain Ibrahim Traoré and what he's doing for them. So I thought that I would send you this message in case there was some misunderstanding. Captain Ibrahim Traoré also kind of understands why you threw him under the bus and it was you. Because when he took this mission to free his people, he knew that based on history and based on what the West have done to their leaders, including Thomas Sankara, he knew that they were going to send you. So we were aware that you were coming. I just want to give you a little tip and a little side note. It's not only Burkina Bay people that are happy for him. In fact, the whole of Africa have sent me. Yes, this is a very risky thing you are doing. Look, Africans are very, very happy with Ibrahim Traoré. To them, he's a hope of Africa. So I just thought that I would whisper this in your ear. That next time you go in front of your masters, I have a list of people that Africans have sent me to let you know that you can go after those people. But my brother, you know that in America, we are second-class citizens. Why you for do that? And Captain Ibrahim Traoré, you know, the system that makes us three-quarters of a human being. Say, you know what I'm talking about. The system that makes us three-quarters of a human being. The only way we'll get out of it is if Africa unites. Okay? Right now, the Sahel people have united. And as Africans in America, African Americans, Black Americans, our respect is tied to the freedom of Africa. So, my brother, make you not do that. Next time, please call Dr. Uma, Dr. Uma Johnson, before you.
Dear Africans, those in Africa and those in the diaspora, and friends of Africa, Julius Malema has spoken, and he has urged Africans all around the world to stand up against General Michael Langley. Michael Langley indicated that America should go and save the Burkinabes from General Ibrahim Traoré, because Ibrahim Traoré has refused international mining companies to take away the gold from Burkina Faso, and instead he wants that money to be used to lift the lives of people of Burkina Faso. But of course, the black general, Michael Langley, cannot have Africans advancing, and so he has said that America should go and rescue the Burkinabes, and we know what that means. Do you remember when America rescued Iraq? Do you remember when they rescued Libya? Which country have they rescued and people are better off? Julius Malema has asked everybody and friends of Africans to start a hashtag called Hands Off Burkina Faso, because what he has done, Michael Langley, is to mark the back of Ibrahim Traoré. He does not want Africans to be lifted out of poverty, and he, for his own benefit, not looking at the suffering that Africans have been going through for countless years, hundreds of years. We've gone through all of this because people want to take the minerals, and because they need African minerals, we must suffer. And he has become the face of that. So Julius Malema urges everybody to start a hashtag Hands Off Burkina Faso. Please pass it on.
This is a warning to that American soldier who claims they want to overthrow Ibrahim Traoré. See, let me tell you something that you don't know. Africans are now wise. Africans are now sensible. Trying to get good schools, good hospitals, good life. You get it? So you can't just stand up and go to somebody's country, or you can't just stand up to say whatever you want about somebody's country. You get me? This is a warning. You don't know the reason why we decided to be Russians. You don't know. We're fighting for the truth. We're fighting for the good life, for our future, for our families. So if you think that you are strong and you are brave, only you think you have sat down, you have made your inquiries, so you want to do something to Ibrahim Traoré, you are dealing with the whole Africa. And especially, you are dealing with Russian military. You are dealing with us, the Africans in the Russian military. I'm not afraid. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm trying to tell you that if you want to do something, think twice. Any country, I repeat myself, any country who tries again to try to blackmail any African country, you get prepared. You have to get prepared. So why do you want us to always suffer? You want Africans to always suffer. You want Africans to always suffer. Bad schools, bad road. But all of you, every time you want good life, it's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen anymore. Africans are wise. We stand by Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré.
They're gonna take you to hell. Take a look. They're gonna take you to hell. Go damn. Go damn. Go damn. So Michael Langley needs to really come in public and say sorry, because Ibrahim Traoré asks you to come and say sorry. You know, that's the only thing you need to do. You come in public right now, say sorry. Just apologize, because that is the only language we can listen to right now. You know, the problem with these people is like they think we are our ancestors. You know, we're not saying our ancestors were bad people, but what we are saying is our ancestors didn't understand. Okay. You allowed them not to understand, so they did not understand. So you easily manipulated them. You easily took advantage of them. They couldn't even defend themselves because you never allowed them to defend themselves. Okay? And so anything you used to say, they accepted, because even when you came in Africa, in the name of your spreading the gospel through the missionaries, and you are two good people to an extent, nobody would even realize your bad side. Okay? So everybody thought you're people who are good and you're coming to spread the gospel. You talked about God. You used the name of God to manipulate people in Africa. And it happened the way it happened, you know. It was very easy for you to do whatever the things you did back then, and our old fathers and our ancestors were unable to understand, okay? Now, you know, right now as we are talking today, this is a time that everybody has woken up. Nobody's sleeping anymore. Right now, you cannot come with those stupid accusations like you're telling us, oh, you know, Ibrahim Traoré is using the gold from Burkina Faso to protect himself. But we are the people who chose him. We are the people who want him to lead us. He's our president. The gold he's using to protect himself are our gold. It's our resources. Okay? The resources you're talking about, that belongs to us. They are ours. We are the black people from Burkina Faso, from Africa. You cannot come from a foreign country. You know, sometimes you become stupid, and the things you say, they're not making a lot of sense. Because how can you stand in public and say, I'm going to arrest a president of another country? Like, how can you? Does it even make sense? Do you have a power to arrest a president of another country? Yeah? You're just a general. Like, whom do you think you are? You know, that's the problem we have with you guys. Whom do you think you are? Do you think you're God or something like that? Or you're kings of a... If you're kings, we also have a king who is Ibrahim Traore. We also have our rules and our governing rules that are governing us. Okay? So you can't come from a country, you're coming to tell us, I'm coming to arrest, I will arrest the Ibrahim Traore. Do you even have the powers to arrest Ibrahim Traore? Do you have that power? If an African leader, any African president cannot even come out and say he wants to arrest Ibrahim Traore, who are you to say you want to arrest Ibrahim Traore? He's our leader. He's leading us. If we people from his country are saying yes to what he's doing, who are you to oppose? If we are people from his country, we are saying yes for his collaboration with Russia, who are you to oppose? Is he leading you or leading us? That's the problem we have with you guys. Yeah? And you really need to change that reasoning, because it's getting you to a bad point. You think you can manipulate us anymore? No. You need to understand those are things that happened a long time ago, and they can no longer happen, because right now we are knowledgeable. We have youths who have gone to school. They've gone to universities. They understand what is good and what is bad. They've been taught. Okay? They understand a lot of things. You can't manipulate people anyhow. Not like when you used to manipulate people because we never had the knowledge. Right now we have the knowledge and we understand. Okay? And then you need also to understand you're dealing with a different generation. You're dealing with a very different kind of a generation. A generation that we don't take lies and we don't entertain nonsense. Yeah, that's the kind of a generation you're dealing with. And therefore, you need to be very careful when you're doing some other things. You can't come in public and speak bullshit and you expect us to keep quiet. We can't keep quiet on that. We'll wake up and speak about it, because that is what we're supposed to be doing as Africans. As black people, we are protecting our leaders. That is what we have actually subjected ourselves to. We're going to protect our leaders. We're going to stand with our leaders. We're going to work with our leaders hand by hand. We're going to move with them side by side. Nobody's going to live on the side of Ibrahim Traore. If you think a time will come when you'll see Ibrahim Traore alone, walking alone, then you begin timing him and hunting him, you're going to kill him, my friend, you're sorry. You need to be, I'm very sorry, because you should be sorry for yourself. Because it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen anytime soon. Not even now, not tomorrow. It's not going to happen. Okay? So you should be very careful with what you're doing. Hands off Ibrahim Traore. This is the greatest king of Africa, the lover of people. And guys, you need to be very careful. Just leave Ibrahim Traore alone. Because if you continue doing that, we're going to start a fire that you may not be able to put it off. Okay? We are not the Africans you used to beat anytime you wanted to beat them and do anything you want to do. When you start a fight, you bomb Africa. Okay? Not anymore. Not anymore. You better stick to your lane and we stick to our lane. Let us respect each other. We live like people. You are a human, I am a human. Let us live like people who are grown-ups, man. You don't take us as children. We are not children. We are grown-ups. Okay? Because you see, even these leaders that you're using, the likes of Tinubu, the likes of Ruto, the likes of... we're going to deal with them. We as Africans, personally. Just leave that to us. In the next 10 years, they will be no longer here. I'm telling you. Because Africa is changing. I'm telling you that for a fact. So, hands off Ibrahim Traore. Don't walk around speaking lies and telling lies. And those are stupid lies. At least come up with something, with a very strong lie that we can look at it and say, this man, as much as he has said a lie, but it's a very strong lie. Those are stupid lies, man. Michael Langley, you need to think, and before you think again. This is African Streamline. I am a Tamba hated. Do let me know what you think of the comments about this issue. Don't make sure I read the comments and give a response where possible. As I tell you every day, Africa is home and end that concerns Africa, concerns me and you as Africans and as black people all over the world. It's first time to be here. That subscription button, just press it. For 10 subscribers, I salute you so much. God bless.